Is gone crazy. We got white kids with do-rags on their heads. What the fuck? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Why you got the do-rag? What's that? You got waves? You getting waves? This motherfucker said, I'm getting waves. See, this is what happens in the suburbs. Black culture to another level. Look at that.
My channel, motherfuckers. Hey, okay, so a lot of y'all don't know what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't get the reference. Like,
for some of my sisters, you look good, you mother suckers.
Yes, I've been saying mother suckers like Michael Blackson. Anyways, I am Eloho, your favorite unicorn. Welcome to Lolo Land. Jumping right into this video, you saw the topic. Why do black women prefer thugs over good boys? All right. First of all, who said we prefer thugs? Like, who said that? This video is actually inspired by one of my subscribers. I opened up my community section for you guys to let me know what topics you want to see me cover on my channel. It's not just my channel, it is actually our channel. So of course I want to talk about things that y'all want to hear about, and we can just get the conversations popping in the comment section. Now, I hear a lot of guys say this, like, this is a very, like, high school, I feel like that's a very high school statement. And though, of course, there is some truth to it, like, this, like, as you get older, that just becomes less and less true. Yeah, but for some reason, men feel like black women especially, or, you know, women of color, choose the thugs over the good guys. And first of all, I want to start with the labeling, okay? Because if you're a little rough around the edges, you know, and you're black, you're automatically considered, oh, he's a thug, he's a gangster, he's a thug, he's a gangster. But say if a couple white boys was putting on some do-rags,
the world has gone crazy. We got white kids with do-rags on their heads. What the fuck? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Why you got the do-rag? What's that? You got waves? You getting waves? This motherfucker said, I'm getting waves. See, this is what happens in the suburbs. Black culture to another level. Look at that shit.
Boys will be boys. And they're just going through a phase. Boys will not just be boys. Boys will grow to be the men that you train them to be. I don't like the automatic assumption of he's a thug because of the way that he's dressed, or the way that he speaks, or where he lives, the color of his skin. I don't like the automatic, oh, he's a thug. Because anybody could look at me and be like, oh, she's a bird. And, you know, to a certain extent, but for the most part, I'm not. So now what? Because I have big hoops, because I'm black, nappy hair, she's a bird. She's this, she's that. Like, you can't just look at someone and put a label on them. Like, but there is some truth to this, and I want to talk about the small percentage of, you know, of the truth that this has to it, because we can't just, you know, we can't just be oblivious to the fact that yes, this does happen in a lot of cases. And I just want to talk about why this happens in some cases. First things first, obviously, you tend to be more attracted to the people who you are surrounded by. Meaning, if you've always grown up around, let's say you grew up on a farm and all of your classmates have been cowboys or ranch handlers or farmers or animal keepers. I'm sorry, I don't know what the words are, you know, what the proper terms are for people who live on farms and do such activity, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Let's say you grew up on a farm, okay? You grew up on a farm and everybody is into farm life, agriculture, animals, okay? You know, you grow a love for farming and agriculture and animals, and you know, most likely the boys that you go to school with have the same love and same interaction, etc., etc. You're most likely going to marry someone who is also into farm, agriculture, etc., etc. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Tend to be attracted to the people that you grow up with, people within arm's length, people within your surroundings. That's one. Two, you tend to be attracted to the people in the media, the people on TV, the actors and actresses, favorite musicians, etc. That's two. Three, as women, you tend to be attracted to men that have the qualities of your father. Okay, so one, surrounding. Two, what you see on mainstream media. Three, your father / you know, whatever man raised you in, you know, your upbringing. Okay, these can be, these are just so, like, those three things are just really important. I know there's more, but these are the three that I feel like are like the most pivotal, important, you know, key in what you're attracted to and what you go after. If you were surrounded by a bunch of no good mother, then honestly you have a higher percentage of being attracted to no good mother, okay? Because that's what you grew up around, that's what you know, that's what you're accustomed to, okay? So if all the guys in your area are doing something, you're most likely going to be attracted to that. 2, people in mainstream media, and you know, that can be very different from what you see day to day, right? So say if, like I said, let's use the farm scenario for the whole video. So say you're on the farm, but you know, and all you know is farm life, but you just love hip hop. You love hip hop, you love hip hop, you love hip hop. You always watching BET Awards, and you always watching, you know, shows about hip hop music and black culture, etc., etc. Even though you don't have the actual experience of that, you like what you see. So when you grow up, you might say, you know what, I don't want to live on a farm all my life. I want to move somewhere where I can really be a part of the hip hop culture. And that happens a lot. That's why you say, oh, people say like, oh, I'm a small town girl in a big city. I always dreamed of being in a big city. I always wanted to go to a big city because of what they saw on the media, what they saw on TV. And that's where that attraction comes from. A lot of the people that I exposed as blackfishers, that's what I discovered. It's like, oh, like you come from a place where this is not your life at all. This is what you see on Instagram. This is what you see on TV. This is what's popping and trending right now. So you're trying to adapt that lifestyle. 3, the qualities of your father. And this is very important. And you know, a lot of studies have gone into this, but clearly the absence of a father can have a big impact on women and who they choose to mate with, who they choose as boyfriends, as husbands, etc. It's very unfortunate that there are a lot of instances where the father is not present in the home. Therefore, the young girl basically has to listen to her mother. You know, hopefully there are some brothers or some uncles or, you know, some mentors in the community. But a lot of times if that father figure, if that male figure, if that masculine energy is not available, then you get the, and what I'm saying, I want y'all to understand that this is not all instances. This is not all instances. I'm just giving y'all a very broad why black women choose thugs over good guys. And people don't like this. This term has a lot of validity to it. You are a product of your environment, and to a certain extent we are all products of our environment. You don't necessarily have to, when I say that, I want to say it like this, because just because you come from a bad neighborhood, or just because, you know, everyone around you is just negative and doing things that you don't want no parts of, that doesn't mean that you have to be that way. But that environment will push, hopefully that environment or that negative environment that you may be in will push you to be better, to be different. You know what I mean? So in that case, you are still a product of your environment. So when you become this great, successful person that you are in the future, or that you are presently, you can, and someone asks you, yo, like, how did this happen? Like, how did you get there? You can say, yo, like, I grew up like this, and I never wanted to see my mom cry again, or I never wanted to not be able to feed my kids, and I never wanted to be poor. Like, you know what I mean? That is still a product of your environment. Or you can be a product of your environment in a negative way. I'm gonna just do what everybody on the block doing. I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna just do this because it's easy. Everybody else is doing it, you know, whatever. Black women prefer thugs over good guys. Like, who told y'all that? First of all, I'm gonna speak for me specifically. I like a nice blend. When I say a nice blend, this is exactly what I mean. Like, I would say like a T.I. minus the cheating. I do like a little bit of gangster in them. I do. You know, what's that perfect song? Destiny's, y'all remember the song Destiny's Child, Soldier?
I like them boys up top from the BK. Know how to flip that money 3 ways. Always driving on the freeway. With that East Coast slang, that is country girls. They like low cut seasons with the deep ways. So good he snatch up your Beyonce.
If he can snatch up Beyonce, then come on now. As a matter of fact, let me say like Jay-Z minus the cheating. You know, somebody that's book smart and street smart is nothing better than a 6 foot something book smart, street smart black man. Hey, no, wow. You know how to navigate in the world. You know when it's necessary to use force, and you know when it's necessary to use brain power. And that's what I feel like. That's what black queens, that's what we want, that's what we need. Sometimes we like maybe a little bit of one versus the other, but you need a good blend. We want a good blend. Nobody is just out here, especially after 25. You ain't just out here, yeah, I want a thug. Excuse me. I need to be able to have an intellectual conversation with you. Okay, and I need to, when push come to shove, you shove it. I want to go back into my third point. We tend to be attracted to the qualities of our fathers, you know, and this is very important, because I know some of y'all gonna say, well, my father was there, my father raised me. That's amazing, that's great, and that is a blessing, as he should have. A lot of women whose fathers are in the home, they're in the home, but they're not really in the home. They're there, but they're not raising you. And I know a lot of people always said like, oh, my dad never said I loved you. Like, he never said he loved me, or whatever the case may be. Like, he'll say, you know, I love you because I put food on the table, or clearly I love you because I'm here. And it's just like, well, it's more than just being here, Dad. You know, it's granted, actions do speak louder than words, but words do have power, words do have meaning. Then you have like the hypocrisy of it all, like the fathers that are just womanizers, and they're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna protect my daughter, so my daughter's never gonna deal with a fuckboy, or never gonna. And the fact is that she's gonna choose a man most likely that has the qualities that you have. So she sees how you treat women, she sees how you go from woman to woman, dogging them out, and she's gonna choose a man that's like her father. At some point in her life, she might not marry this man, but at some point she will date a man. She will run into a man that's just like you. And that's why it's so important, as black men, as black fathers, you have to set the example. Once you have children, once you have daughters specifically, you have to set the example. You have to, because she will see that and she will feel that. Like, if I had to pick one, I would pick the good guy. 100%, without a doubt. Like, good guy for 2,000, please. This is the thing, you have to be about that life. If you're not about that life, and that's the problem with, once again, these blackfishers, like, you see something and you want to be a part of it, but you really have no clue what this is about. All these people that want to get all these extra dark tans and be baby hairs, and all of a sudden they black and so on like this. If you really was mistaken for a black person, you would not know what to do with yourself. And I feel like it's the same thing with a lot of these situations. Like, these females, they want to be down. They want to, oh, my dude is this, my dude is a scammer, my dude is this, he do this, he do this. But when push come to shove and you gotta go down, you want to be with the street? Oh, ain't no snitching in the streets. Ain't no talking in the streets. So if you go down for your boyfriend, you just go down. That's it. Oh, you snitched and you think you coming back? Good luck. That's like with the whole 6ix9ine. I actually want to do a video on how I feel about 6ix9ine and like his baby mother like really speaking out. Let me know if y'all want to hear that video, because it's just not like, I would expect his girlfriends to do something like that. The mother of his child. When you choose those guys, when you choose that lifestyle, you gotta stick it out all the way. Like, 6ix9ine ain't no pulling back when you choose that. That's why I said I'll choose the good guy. Just give me six. Lord, can you give me some 6'5" and up? Okay, give me some tall. We're gonna have some tall chocolate babies. Yeah, let me know if y'all want me to go in depth in a second video about the whole 6ix9ine and his girlfriend doing that interview case. Let me know, like, what do y'all choose? Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. They love to say that black women, we choose the thug over the good guy. Do you believe that? I mean, are we naturally more attracted to the thug versus the good guy? Or are you like me, when you need a nice blend? Girl, be good to me. Rub my feet. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Thumbs up this video, and I'll see you at the next one.